I just realized I forgot to paint my nails before recording this. See, I have committed no crime. I have committed absolutely no crime. It is all fixed now. Anyway, I'm back with another SmartArt box review. SmartArt was kind enough to ask if I wanted to collab again with their November box. And so I am happy to present the November box right here. It's a little bit beat up here on this side, but it arrived safely otherwise. And I'm very, very excited to see what's inside. So I'm going to be opening it all up and making some art with it. I'm more than excited to see what's in here. Also, thank you so much for the support on my first video, the last video that I posted, which was the October SmartArt box unboxing and review. I'm so happy to see that people are enjoying my channel and my content, and I hope you guys are ready to see more videos coming from me. It is time to open the box. As soon as I say that, someone's vacuum starts. Of course. College life. I believe I have survived the vacuum menace. Now it's time to actually open this. Alright, let's see what's inside. And there's the orange wrapping paper that I love so much. Is this a fabric-based box? Do I get to paint on fabric? Do I get to paint on fabric? Metallic paint. Ooh, it's gold. You know how much I like gold. Textile color extender for natural or synthetic fabrics. I have no clue what this is. SmartArt has given me yet another thing I've never seen before. Look at the sticker. Look at how pretty that is. It's like this beautiful maroon color. I love it. Is that a purse? Is that a little purse? And a palette. We have, this looks like leather of some kind. Textured fabric or leather of some sort. This is everything that's inside the box. I'm gonna have to look at the menu to see what all this is. I need to see what this is. Is this a bag? Is this a bag? Oh, I'm excited. I don't know what this is made of, but it feels so nice. Oh, it's a case. It's like a little pencil case. If I can paint on this, you already know what's gonna happen. You already know I'm gonna paint mushrooms all over it because that's kind of my thing and I can't resist. I might go a little bit wild with this one, not gonna lie. This is really exciting. I have painted on fabric before. I've painted on my own shirts before. I've done a lot with that sort of painting fabric stuff, but never really anything professional grade. So the whole theme is leather painting. Also, the prompts are full moon, cozy, stars, and harvest, and I love all of these prompts, so I'm actually going to be covering them for this one. Since we have 4 pieces of leather here, I figure I can use these to cover each of the 4 prompts, and then I can use this one to do my mushroom stuff. I'm going to be pulling out my sketchbook. Even though this is a fabric-based project and it's fabric paint, I'm going to do swatching in my sketchbook so I can see what the colors look like, see if they can mix it all and blend together. So we're going to move on to the sketchbook. Unrelated, but y'all, this has a finger holder. This palette has a finger holder. You don't know how long I've been waiting to have a palette that's a decent size for my hand that has a freaking finger holder. I'm gonna be using this all the time now. This palette is so pretty and it has so many different trays. I'm in love with the palette. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to test these 9 little bottles here. I'm also going to swatch this one of the gold, and then I'm gonna do some mixing around, see if I can make different colors with this to see if they mix at all, if I can blend them. As for the color selection, we have true red, yellow, nothing fancy, just yellow, very specific apple green, a lovely turquoise color, sky blue, violet, very standard labeled brown, and then of course it gave us a black and a white as well. Okay, let's open up the sketchbook here. What page do I have free? I'm gonna save this page for a later study, so let's move on to this page right here. I'm gonna place down the colors here, assuming there's nothing here blocking me. For once I'm free from removing tape from objects. That is a real rarity. Anyway, now to swatching. This feels like soft-bodied acrylics. I don't know how many people watching have used soft-bodied acrylics before. I feel exactly like this, and I love soft-bodied acrylics, so I think this is going to be a really fun process for me. Ooh, the green is not very opaque. That is pretty transparent. That is a really pretty blue. Okay, the purple is pretty opaque. That makes me happy. The purple is really opaque. I really like that. Ooh, that is a really nice brown. Ooh, yep, the black is really powerful. The gold is not very opaque. The gold is extremely transparent. Okay, it's mixing, it's working. It's somewhat more orange, not as orange as I would like. There we go, that's more of the orange that I'm looking for. You can get a beautiful sage green. Sage green, sage green, sage green. If you can't tell, I'm having a little bit too much fun with the colors here. I just made sage green, so I see this as an absolute win. I just made my favorite purple. First of the prompt words is full moon, so that's going to be the very first one that I designed for. It's also going to be after full moon we have cozy, stars and harvest. Okay, it is now a day later because my roommate came back shortly after recording that, and we just wanted to hang out and chill. So I figured I'd just start recording again once she was at work. Came up with a really good idea for full moon while I was in the shower, so thank you Shower Thoughts for that. So I already have some ideas as to what I'm going to be sketching for full moon. So what I'm thinking is, like, I want to include mushrooms somehow because my entire thing is mushrooms, you know, that is my entire thing. That's basically my brand at this point. So I'm thinking I want to make it like a series of, like, each separate strip is its own panel, and each one will correspond to one of the themes and somehow have something to do with mushrooms. The first one, full moon, I think I want to do like the inky cap mushroom. It's like probably the second most well-known mushroom next to the Amanita muscaria, which is the red and white one. The inky cap is the one that you often see online that is black and white, and it has the little danglies. Like, the cap is like, I don't know another word to describe it other than it's like, it almost has like a tattered look to it. Like, it has a really, really cool appearance. Because I do really like phases of the moon and things like that. And I think that would be really cool to tie it into my mushroom world, especially since in my mushroom world, they're on a completely different planet. And because they live on another planet, I can basically make my solar system be whatever I want. I have my own, like, I have my own star signs. I have my own set of, like, their versions of zodiac that I created. And they have more than one moon. They actually have 2 moons. So if I want to do like a full moon design, it would be really cool if I did like a full moon and then 2 half moons. When I hear, like, the second I think of moon, it makes me think of one of my favorite songs, which is called 2 Moons by Boy with Uke. Something like this sort of composition. I like this. This is nice. Wait, hold up. What if I made these mushroom houses? That would be so cute. Wait, I just got my whole plan figured out. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Okay, I like this idea. This is gonna be so cute. Mushroom house times 3. I think the colors for this one are gonna be mostly like purples and dark blues and grays and things like that. I have called upon the aid of Pinterest to assist me in this. The orange one's adorable. This one winter, and then these two can be both fall, autumn themed. I think I might actually do the stars ones next. It would be a cool idea to use Kai's mushroom. Kai is one of my characters. A meteor shower of some kind going on up here. That would be really cool. And I could include the moons. I really like that. It's really cute and it's really pretty. And one of the words is harvest, and I do have this theme I like to play with of mushroom farms and like mushroom field plantation sort of stuff. So I might do something with that. Like, I've done the mushroom field before for an Inktober piece, so I think I might bring that idea back here. Mushroom forest back here. Could add some clouds. I like it. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for harvest because that is beautiful. I think I just came up with my idea for cozy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a mushroom that's overarching right here and sticking out from the corner. There's going to be a little fire. Could have the trader here, honestly. Normally I'm not able to come up with ideas this quickly. What is this? So small. Something like that. Something akin to this. So yeah, I'm going to get started with the painting now. Wait, I really should have painted the sky first, shouldn't I? I should have done that first. Hang on. I really like the texture. The texture is like, I don't know, there's just something I love about it. I should also probably be using a bigger brush, but am I gonna switch brushes? No, because I'm gonna forget. Ooh, it's blending. Ooh, that makes me happy. I don't know if you can see this, but I can on my side. It's sparkly. It's literally sparkly, and that's making me so happy. There we go. I might as well start on the next one for now, which I think I'm gonna do that one because it's gonna have somewhat similar colors since it's also with more of the winter vibe. Number 2, 3. This is number 3. 3, technically, in the order 3. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I'm on it. There we go. Wait a dang second, I forgot the black. There we go, that looks better. Now the real question is gonna be what types of really beautiful reds and oranges can I make? I am once again fighting with opacity. The yellow just flat out does not want to show up, because using white does seem to help. Yes! White solves all of my problems. There is the secret. I have unlocked the secret. If you're struggling with opacity, just use white. I changed my mind. The Lord and Savior of this entire box is now the white paint. Can you see the sparkle now? You can somewhat see the sparkle. Can you see how pretty that is? Aha, my final victim. I feel like Bob Ross with his magic white is exactly the color that I wanted, so I'm glad I was able to get to this. Okay, now I can let that one dry. These two are dry now, which means I can start working on them. So I'm gonna do this one with the mushroom house, which again you can't see. I'm gonna be doing the inky cap one first because that one's my favorite of them, so that's the one I'm gonna be tackling first. Now the real trial is gonna be, can I do a perfect circle? I hate circles. I know there are going to be people who are like, no, it's uneven. Look, I'm angry about it too. Okay, I have painted ground. This is the reference that I'm going to be going with. Oh, now I touched wet paint. There we go. I have three inky cap mushrooms in the works right here. I'm gonna start forming the house. Starting work on the next one now because I did the stars and I'm just waiting for the entirety of the harvest moon one to dry. So I'm gonna be doing the stars themed one next. And once again, I'm faced with the challenge of a circle. This is not a good straight vertical line. I don't like how thick this is. Here we go. Teeny tiny brush to the rescue. That's what I'm needing. The teeny tiny baby brush. Okay, what was the ground for this one again? I need more paint. Stop moving, please. And I think I'm gonna do the field next because the field I feel like is gonna be a pretty simple layout. Okay, I am Bob Ross, but instead I am painting on fabric. And I know this is the opposite of how a landscape works, but just roll with me for right now. So I'll start out with the field being pretty light colored and it'll gradually get darker. It's gonna be coming towards the viewer and away from the light source. Yeah, hi, editing me here. So yeah, like I completely got this backwards. I'm doing this completely wrong. Landscapes do not work this way. If the light source is coming from the back, which is where it should be coming, that means the shadow of the mountains should be following over the field. But did I do that? No, I did the opposite, so that's my fault. This guy, this is also the one where it's supposedly supposed to be raining, but I can just have it be like sunset / dusk. I still haven't used this yet. I'm gonna have to figure out how to incorporate that into this. The glitter. I think this is the color that I'm looking for. This is not the color I was looking for. There we go. That's more like the color that I was needing. It looks very deserty, and I do have a whole world. I have a country inside of my mushroom world that is, so I could base this one off the desert. So in that case, I think that there's nothing else I can do with this one for the time being, and I'm gonna dry it. I'm gonna let it dry, I'm gonna swap it, I'm gonna keep working on the inky cap one. Inky cap, capture that in this to the best of my abilities. That's half of one inky cap completed. I have successfully painted one singular inky cap, and now I have to do the other two. Funny how podcasts can literally speed everything up, because this one right here, this took me like 40 minutes. These two, they took me like 20 combined. I don't know how that works either, but now I've got to wait for the stems to dry because they're still wet, and I want to do like the little doors and stuff, and I want to do like tiny little bits of grass and like other little mushrooms, and I want to make the paths and stuff, but I gotta wait for it to dry, so I'm gonna start doing the details of the next few ones. I decided to make this mushroom be like a reddish pink, so yeah, that's what it is now. I get to paint flames. See if I can make the red. Not using any references here, which is probably a really stupid idea on my part. You know what? I'm gonna end up going with the more cartoony look because it's better. And compared to these, the fire is gonna be easy at this point. Okay, I'm gonna let the lanterns be. The lanterns are doing their own thing. They're just vibing. They're just doing their own thing, and that's okay. I just made a color. We'll see what the color looks like. I'm okay with this color. Give that some gold undertones. I'm building up the flame now. Okay, it's very cartoony in comparison to the rest of the painting, but I really like it. I think it's cute. Just add dots because it would be cute. This one is actually done. I'm going to say that it's done so that way I don't make any other changes to it. Door here as well. Boom. Door. Door hinges. Just cute little mushroom houses, and it makes me so happy. I can hear some random guy screaming outside. What the heck? I just heard a massive crash. What was that? I'm just trying to paint here. Please, somebody, please don't come murder me. I'm kidding. It's completely safe here on campus. Okay, I finally finished the grass after this long period of time. I have not finished the grass, actually. I just realized I still haven't thought of anything at all for the pencil case, but that is a problem for future me to deal with, not current me. Future me will scream at present me, but that is okay. I'm quite the expert in self-sabotage. It is no big deal. So adorable. Jeez, I forgot to paint the mushroom on this one. I still have to paint the entire mushroom. What was that?
Trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
I forgot my roommate has one of those things. Oh, that was terrifying. I still have this guy to do as well. I'm just gonna paint. No, that's not what I wanted to do. My little forest that's gonna be up here. This mushroom forest. I need to create the stems, plural. I'm slowly getting mentally ill. Why am I focusing so much on the highlight? I really don't need to be focusing this much on the highlight. I think this one is called Stropharia orangeasa, but this is Kai's mushroom. There we go. Just a cute little door. I think a final layer of black, and I think that I'll be done with this one. It looks really cute. It looks really pretty, and I love the shooting star effect. It's the next day again. I've once again shifted days. I'm going to finish this one off by using a fine liner. I know this did not come in the box, but I'm going to try and see what would happen if I used a fine liner on it, because frankly, I don't think there's a way I can get much definition on this without using a fine liner. Oh no. Oh no. No, I did not just murder the pen. No. This is not happening. Lines to make it look like tilled ground. Is that the correct word? Tilled ground? I don't know. Someone tell me if that's accurate or not, because frankly, I don't know. I may have finished this one. This one I think might be good. Now let me see if I can like lay them out all panel style. These are my four. These are my four. My four painted leather strips for each of the prompt words. Full moon, cozy, stars, and harvest. I've done all four of them. They're done, and I still have to do this thing. I still have to put this ceiling thing on it. It's supposed to dry clear. I've never used this before, but I'm gonna have to do a layer of that over on top of these. I hope nothing happens to the fine liner. It is time for the return of the sketchbook. Now we're gonna start working on the pencil case. What is this shape? A pentagon? I think that's called, no wait, that's not a pentagon. Is that, wait, is this technically a trapezoid? I, the artist, don't know shapes. Can someone tell me what this shape is? This is a trapezoid, right? Right? Oh no, I like both. I could do something really fancy and do like a skull or something. What does a skull even look like? Wait. I was talking about abstract florals earlier. What if I turned it sideways? I broke it into 3 sections. I have a painting style that I use, which is very much inspired by Katie's canvases, and it's more of like my go-to relax sort of style if I want to just do something really loose. The snails, there it is. I have this style of painting that I really like to do. What if I did this on this? I'm doing it. And they can all have little mushrooms inside. Just leave it like this for now, and I'm sure I'll think of something if I just look around online on Pinterest for a little bit. Okay, so I used my ruler and I marked out 3 even panels for me to paint on with a white pen, so I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to try to make like dark green, like very dark sage tone of green. Okay, I ended up painting on a darker layer, which is still working on drying, and it is taking multiple layers to get it to look okay. So this one's definitely harder to layer. The color buildup is nicer. So I think this is going to be my final layer before I start adding on and painting more stuff. Me again. The whole portion of like the rest of this video is basically just going to be me like cutting and clipping parts of the whole painting process and speeding stuff up, because this part literally took such a long time, and I literally was just focusing so much that I was practically not speaking at all the entire time. But since I'm here now, I thought like I'd just talk a little bit about this style because I love it so much. I don't originally give credit to myself for this style because I got inspired to do stuff in this sort of style based off of another artist who I really like, Katie's canvases, but she said that even she didn't get her style. Her style isn't original either, and she got it from someone else, so I don't know where this sort of like loose, free, flat sort of art style originates from. But she was inspired by somebody and I was inspired by her, so this is like my style that I go to. It's just a style in general that I use whenever I need to just do something that's like really relaxed, really loose. Like it's just a style that's just really fun. I feel like it lets you play with colors, and it lets you focus on shapes, it's really cute and abstract and really fun, and it's always just something I love doing, for especially around seasonal stuff. Like I've done the Halloween ones before, I wanted to do Christmas ones, and now I'm obviously doing the mushroom themed ones for this project. It's just a really fun piece, like it's just a really fun style, and yeah. There's not much more I can really like say about it because it's so simple, other than like it's really different working on leather. I'm used to working on paper where the paint dries faster, and I'm used to working in like much heavier layers of paint, because this is normally a style that I would use acrylic with, where I literally just do like massive, like really thick layers of paint, and then I like layer on top of the wet paint to get these really interesting blend effects, but I don't really have the time or the ability to do that with this one. So that was really a challenge because I had to rely mostly on flat colors, because the way this paint worked, it was so soft that no matter what I did, it was like it was trying to blend with layers that were below it, even layers that were dry. So it was like interesting to take a twist on the style that I keep originally using and figuring out how to make it work with the leather. Okay, I've finished painting everything that came inside the box. I've finished the 4 leather pieces, and I've also finished the pencil case, which ended up looking like this once I finished all of the line art. So this is how the pencil case turned out. It's still very rough and has uneven edges, as you can tell, but I'm happy with it. The only thing that I have left to do is to seal them for myself with this coating that came in the box, but other than that, these pieces are done. I am so excited. I can't wait to put all of these up on my wall, and I can't wait to start using this for stuff. And that is it for the video. Thank you, SmartArt, for sending me the November box to review and check out and make some awesome mushroom art with. Again, it's been a pleasure working with them, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! I wanna be timeless, so no